Hello everyone and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, of course, I would like to speak first about the VIP group of Telegram. I think we have done so well this week so far. I mean, only in just one day, as you can see, guys, these are our results from the last week. However, October 2nd, yesterday, we have made almost 100% profitable signals. Total was 180 pips of profit. And if you just aimed the take profit number 1, I believe you would have made at least, let me see, 20, 40, 70, I think about 70 pips of profit if you would have aimed only take profit number 1. If we include the losses here, it will be 55 pips, which is really fine and fantastic for just one day. So again, I believe we're doing so well in the VIP group of Telegram. Now, another thing I want to speak about is this. Now, this was, of course, one of the worst decisions of my life. This was really one perfect pound JPY signal. It was amazing. Look at that. This was the sell level right here at 182.505, and it was a sharp fall toward the take profit level, making 105 pips of profit and even more to more than 140 pips. But unfortunately, today I sent a notification to close this trade in loss. That was one of the worst decisions of my life on this channel so far, and I really feel bad. Actually, this has ruined my day, because this signal was really perfect, but unfortunately, I was actually tricked by this bullish movement right here, and I thought it's getting closer to the stop loss. Let me now tell them to close it. But thankfully also, some members did not follow my advice. As you can see, at least 50 votes. Of course, I made here a poll asking everyone if they are still in this trade or not. Unfortunately, 60% of them closed it in loss. 40% stayed in profit. And we have seen some comments on YouTube saying that they are actually making profits with this signal. So again, it was a good deal, but unfortunately, I rushed to close it in loss. Anyway, let's now start the midweek analysis, and as usual, we will start with the Euro USD. So as you can see, even for the Euro USD, guys, it was almost activated. The market has reversed just like 8 pips far away from the sell level and fell sharply toward the take profit level and exceeded it. But now, what's next? I don't think we can take this signal as an activated one, but I mean, okay, it was almost a perfect one. Anyway, moving now to the daily chart. So now the daily chart shows us right here a strong bearish movement as well. So most likely, guys, the Euro USD is indeed going to continue the fall. Now the question is where exactly we can start selling this pair again. Now let's look closer. Right now we're having here, of course, from the lowest level right here, from the lowest low. As we can see right here, we're having that broken level of a support trend line. So I think it's going to be really simple and basic. So we are having here a broken level of support trend line, and we are having here the bearish breakout from that level. Now we can consider selling the Euro USD right on the retest of the support trend line, keeping in mind I'm on the daily chart. Now that brings us to look at the left side on the smaller time frame. So now switching to the 4-hour time frame. Now what I will do is I want to find somewhere right here a strong level of a resistance that I can rely on. So let's keep scrolling to the left side. We can see that this level right here was also a strong key support level. Exactly just like that. Keep scrolling to the left. Now check this out. Right here exactly, we can notice that we had here also a resistance level, which was also in the past a strong key support level. That key support cannot be ignored as well. So keep scrolling to the left side. Again, we are looking to find the strongest level of a resistance. Now check this out. Right here, we do have right here exactly a strong level of a key resistance. Right there exactly. Based on the 4-hour time frame, 1.05084 was also a strong key level of a resistance. Keep scrolling to the left. That's the trick, guys. You have to keep scrolling to the left to find the history. You need to find out how did the market react to that level in the past. How did it react to that level of a resistance? Did it respect it? Did it not respect it? Did it ignore it? And all of that, of course, plays a major role in deciding your decision. However, we can see that I scrolled way too far and I didn't find anything. That was the nearest strong key support, key resistance level that I can find. And also, right here on the 4-hour time frame, if we check right now the support trend line, check this out. That's fantastic. Right here also, we do have, of course, a support trend line which has been respected repeatedly. Then we had here one fake breakout, but however, I believe this is going to be now a real breakout, because on the daily chart we are having a strong bearish movement and of course a strong bearish breakout from that level of a real support as well. So that means that the market will most likely, guys, gonna now continue the rise till it reach that level of a previous resistance, and also respect that level of a previous support trend line and retest it, of course, and after that it will continue the fall. So that being said, I would recommend to wait for this market to rise to another like 28 pips before we can continue shorting it. So back to the daily chart, we will sell the EURUSD exactly at that level of a previous support, and the take profit level will be placed just right there, exactly right there. Let me just be sure. Scroll to the left side. What I need to find is the nearest strong key support level. There, exactly, right there. This one. Right here we are having, of course, the nearest strong key support level, which was also a key resistance in the past. However, that's going to be our take profit level, aiming approximately 105 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a previous support right there at 1.05682. For about 58 pips on. Let me just now write the signal for you. And moving now to the pound USD. Alright, so also the pound USD has almost been activated, guys. I will take credit for the signal. It reversed just 3 pips far away from the entry and went in total more than 94 pips of profit. Total was 133 pips. Guys, sorry, forgive me. I will take credit of the signal and I will say it has been activated. It's just really unfair that you can take it away from me. Anyway, guys, I'm just joking, of course. Moving now to the daily chart. Now again, we can see a similar movement right here, which we have just seen on the EURUSD. The market has also made here a strong bearish movement from that level of a previous support. So meaning, we might actually wait for this pair to rise to another 34 pips before we can start shorting it. I think it's almost the same analysis. We will just draw here a support trend line from the lower low right here all the way to this support trend line. And now, of course, we are having here a support trend line, which is being respected, as we can see, guys, based on the daily chart. That was, of course, a support trend line, again, support trend line, and the bearish breakout happened. So therefore, we can now expect from the market to make right here a new resistance trend line. I mean, it's just almost the same as we have just analyzed on the EURUSD. And hence, our take profit level will be exactly right here at the nearest support, key support level at 1.20211, aiming approximately 100 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance for about 48 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. Moving now to the AUD USD. Guys, forgive me, of course, I know there is, of course, much more to analyze in the market. However, those who are following me, they know my health condition is not really the best right now. And I'm having hard time breathing and having hard time talking. And right now it's 2 a.m. here where I live. So, yeah, you can understand why I'm really skipping fast. I want to finish this video very fast and just get some rest. Because if I wait until tomorrow, I think most of these signals will be activated already. Anyway, guys, AUD USD hasn't been activated, but it went in the right direction, and now it reached the take profit level, which is really a good news, but unfortunately also hasn't been triggered at all. So moving now to the daily chart. Again, this strong bearish movement right here tells us a lot. The AUD USD is definitely going to continue the fall. Now, if we combine this with that level of a previous key resistance level, as we can see right here, we can notice that the market actually for the last month, I would say, even last 2 months, since 14th of August, the market is actually making attempts to break out from that level of a resistance. Now, if we combine this with the previous level of a support trend line right here, we can see that the market also made here a resistance trend line. All of that together tells us that the AUD USD is indeed going to continue the fall. Even this price action right here is very promising for the fall. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame. Now what we will do right here, guys, is simply using the magic of trend lines to find the best entry possible. So what I will do right now is simply draw here a resistance trend line, and check this out. Right here exactly. Let's follow this one. So here we are having a resistance trend line, has been respected again and again and again and again. And each time it made a strong bullish breakout from it, it has actually failed to create a new support trend line. It just immediately fell below that level of the resistance trend line. Even right here, we have here a bullish breakout, and the market just kept falling below that level without creating a support trend line. Even lately, the market made a bullish breakout and again fell below that level, immediately broke out from it without making any support trend line. That tells us that this level is very strong as a key resistance trend line. That being said, let's wait for the AUD USD to rise to another like 20 pips before we can start shorting it. However, we have to look at the left side to find the strongest key level of a resistance. Now let me just delete this line here and let's now scroll to the left. Now what I did right here is highlighting the strong key support trend, the key support level. Moving to the left side, let's now find if the AUD USD has made any attempt of a resistance, and sure indeed, right here we're having a real level of a resistance and the market respected that area. That tells us that the AUD USD is indeed going to be good to be shorted exactly from that level. Aiming right here, the lowest level of the nearest key support to our entry, which means we are aiming approximately 102 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging till the highest level of a resistance right here at 0.4444 for about 57 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. Moving to the USD CAD. Alright, so USD CAD also was a good signal, and I think we have seen a comment on YouTube saying that he took the USD CAD signal and he already got the take profit level. Congratulations for him and for everyone who have taken this signal. It was a good one, but unfortunately, of course, hasn't been activated. But some traders, they just went with the flow and they just entered anyway. That's really a good practice. Anyway, again, guys, what's next with this pair? Moving now to the daily chart again, we need to confirm the direction of the market. Now what we're having right here is a broken level of a resistance trend line. Check this out. Right here exactly. Now we can see that we are having here a resistance trend line, and of course with this strong bullish movement now on the USD CAD, the market has just made here a bullish breakout from that area. Now by looking at the left side, we do have right here also a previous level of a support. Remember, that support has already become a resistance repeatedly in the past. That's really interesting. That tells us that there is a possibility to buy the USD CAD exactly right there from the same level of the lowest level of the support, which means we might actually have to wait for the USD CAD to fall to another 28 pips. First of all, it will be retesting the broken level of the resistance trend line based, of course, on the daily chart. That's a daily chart, and also that level of the lowest key support level will most likely also gonna be respected. I mean, it's really simple and very straightforward analysis. And if I'm not mistaken, guys, eventually the USD CAD will continue to rise till it reach the highest level of a resistance. But our take profit level will not be there. We can actually set our take profit level to be right here at the nearest key resistance level at 1.37457, aiming approximately 105 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone can be ranging somewhere right here till the peak of that resistance right there, and a support right here and right there, and right here also, and a resistance right here for about, I would say, 50 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. Moving now to the USDJPY. USDJPY also is going in the right direction, but again has not been triggered. Now what's next with this pair? Let me just move to the weekly chart now, because the USDJPY is really approaching the uncharted water. I mean, we are reaching right now the highest level that this pair has ever reached at last year. Exactly October 2022, the pair has reached that level, and exactly after 1 year, the USDJPY is approaching that level as well. Now that's interesting. If we move right now to the daily chart, now the problem, guys, here is we're really not sure. We are not sure what will gonna happen. This is gonna be the highest level of a resistance that the pair has ever been able to reach to. Now, what we are waiting for is either a bearish fall, a reversal, or a bullish. Did I say bullish? I said a bearish fall for a bearish reversal, or a bullish breakout from that level of a resistance. And until then, I'm not gonna send you any signal for the USDJPY, because that's gonna be gambling. In my opinion, sending a signal at these levels is really pure gambling, and we are not yet sure. I mean, if there is anything that we can rely on in the past, that will be great. But the problem, look at the monthly chart. Since 2000, And even before that, the pair has never reached that price. So now we are not sure what will gonna happen next with the USDJPY. Will it respect that level of resistance? Will it break out? We don't have any history here to rely on. For example, here we do have some data that we can actually rely on and read the market and read the history to find how the market has reacted to these levels in the past. This one, we have absolutely zero data, nothing at all. For that reason, guys, forgive me, this midweek there will be no signal for the USDJPY until the movement is clear. Moving now to the NZD USD. Now NZD USD is also a good signal. It has almost been activated. The NZD USD has reversed just like 5 pips far away from the entry. I mean, come on, guys, give it to me. Be fair. It's okay. It's okay, whatever. Anyway, guys, again, don't forget, please, to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And remember to give a try to our VIP group of Telegram to receive up to 5 signals every day. Let me just now tell you that most likely what we can do next with the NZD USD is waiting for this pair to rise again all the way to reach that level of a key resistance, exactly just right there. Just let me just be accurate. Yes, right there at 0.59750. Right here, of course, it was a strong key resistance level in the past. It was the nearest key resistance level to that bearish breakout candle. So eventually what we are having right here is a real level of a resistance and a fake breakout. Now, guys, I wanted to track the history. I mean, right here we do have a real level of the resistance, again another real level of the resistance, and then a fake breakout, and then again the same level of a real resistance has been respected. Again, real level of a resistance, fake breakout, and again it has been respected. The history repeats itself. That tells us that 0.59750 is indeed a strong level as a real resistance. So eventually what we are looking for here is another repeating of the history. So that level of a real resistance right after the appearance of the fake breakout most likely will also be respected and continue the fall. So that being said, let's sell the NZD USD exactly at that level right here. Let me just edit the entry to be at 0.59750. And the take profit this time, let me move to the daily chart just to confirm. Yes, the take profit level will be right here at the absolutely lowest level of a support at 0.58. Let me just fix this one. 58691, which means we will actually be expecting to make approximately 104 pips profit from this signal and a safe zone ranging for about 50 pips. Let me now move to the gold. Alright, so again, guys, the gold was also a good signal but hasn't been activated, but at least it went in the right direction, which is also a point for me. And of course, I'm very proud of it. Anyway, we need a valid signal. We need something that is activated seller. We don't want to hear you bragging about your skills. We want to see results, and we want to enter your signals. All right, you're right. You're absolutely right. So now, let me just tell you something. The gold is right now actually on a support level. Right here exactly, at 1827.68. I mean, guys, really, this is interesting. You remember when I kept telling you that 1800 and 1900 are critical levels? Look at that. The gold immediately after breaking out from 1900, it went through all 1800 very fast. What is this? It went through 1800 very fast. I mean, it broke out from all these prices and now approaching 1801. That's really amazing. That's amazing. Indeed, guys, the gold has crashed. And now what we will do is we will wait for the best moment to sell the gold again. Now let me just tell you something. If we apply the same principles of the real support and real resistance, we can see clearly right here, exactly at 1844.39 that we do have right here a real level of a resistance. Right here exactly. Now, since the gold is actually approaching right here a strong support level or a support area right here exactly, now we can expect a pullback to happen. I believe that the next candle is gonna make a pullback. Most likely, guys, the gold is way oversold, and I believe it's gonna make a correction, of course, to gain some liquidity, and therefore the gold might rise to another 160 pips before we can continue shorting it. And I believe this is gonna be the best level to start shorting the gold, right on the resistance at 1844.40. I don't think it needs any further analysis. Maybe if we apply the support trend line, maybe, I think, yes, look at that. Even right here, we're having that support trend line, which has been broken out from. So if the gold is going to make any bullish movement, it will also be creating here a resistance trend line. So all of that together tells us that the gold is going to be good to be short exactly from that area. However, our take profit level is going to be right here at the absolutely lowest level of a support at 1809.17. Let's wait for the gold to finish the pullback. I know, guys, it's in the middle of the between take profit level and the entry, but I think this is going to be the safest entry possible that we can provide you with the gold. However, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance right here. That means that our safe zone will be ranging only for 160 pips against a total of 358 pips of profit. And there goes your signals, my friends, for the gold and for the USD pairs. Again, to be honest with you guys, I know that I told you that we're having here a support, but I believe that the gold will continue the fall instantly. So if you are willing to, if you are ready, if you are, if you can afford few drawdowns, maybe you can place your sell immediately and expect a big drawdown until it reaches the sell area. But again, I think the gold will continue the fall instantly to toward that level of a support. Anyway, guys, I'm done. I need to finish this video right now. So until then, guys, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.